Give me the beat. It's the beat. Feel the beat. Get the beat. Give me the beat. Got the beat. It's the beat. Give me the beat. Everything in life got a beat. When you walk down the street, your feet tap to a beat. And when you speak with a beat. Get on down, get way, way down. Hey, the one good thing about being down, ain't no place to go but up. Ain't gonna let nothing get me down. Gonna pick myself right up and keep on keeping to the beat. Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Lord, help. It don't mean a thing. All you got to do is swing, boy. And it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, boy. Help. All right. And it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, man. Ho! Do-ah, 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 ho! Do-ah, 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 ho! Do-ah, 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 ho!
Miss Norma Milller. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, or give me the beat. Hello everybody, this is Big Daddy, band leader and bass player, frontman of the Billy Bros Swing Orchestra. And you're tuned to my YouTube channel, listening to the program All That Swing, music, history and culture of the 30s and the 40s. This program that you will listen to for a total of 36 episodes is part of the Swing European Network project, co-financed by the European Union. The Italian Swing Dance Academy, whom I am a board member, represents Italy in this 3-year project that has 13 partners from 11 different countries and whose main focus is on the artists' mobility in Europe. So now, this is the 4th episode, and let's get started with the great Lucky Millionaire Orchestra and Oh Babe!
Oh, babe! First you say hello, then you get mellow. Mustn't be lazy, gotta be crazy. Once you get started, this is what'll happen to you. Oh, babe. You shake it and you break it and you, oh, babe. You knock it and you rock it and you, oh, babe. You swing it and you sing it and you, oh, babe. You slip it and you dip it and you, oh, babe. The world turns upside down when you holler, oh, babe. You wiggle and you giggle and you, oh, babe. You shuffle and you scuffle and you, oh, babe. You romp it and you stomp it and you, oh, babe. You move it and you groove it and you, oh, babe. The world turns upside down when you holler, oh, babe. and you break it and you, oh babe. You knock it and you rock it and you, oh babe. You swing it and you sing it and you, oh babe. You slip it and you dip it and you, oh babe. The world turns upside down when you holler, oh babe. You wiggle and you giggle and you, oh babe. You shuffle and you scuffle and you, oh babe. You rub it and you stomp it and you, oh babe. Move it and you groove it and you, oh babe. The world turns upside down when you holler, oh babe.
All right, the great Lucky Millender Orchestra with Winona Harris on voice. As a singer and frontman, Lucky Millender was comparatively minor, but his orchestra during the 1940 till 1952 consistently excited dancing audiences in Harlem and made some valuable recordings. Lucky started his showbiz career as a master of ceremonies in Chicago in the late 20s. Millender began leading big bands in 1931 and performed in Europe in 1933. Then, back from Europe, he entered the Cotton Club, fronting the Mills Blue Rhythm Band, the band that we will listen later, one song from them. That band that was to sub Duke Ellington or Cab Calloway at the Cotton Club. And he stayed with the band until it disbanded in 1938. After adding a short-lived ensemble, Millender in September 1940 started leading his most important big band. With sister Rosetta Tharpe contributing passionate vocals and very fluent guitar solos, plus such sidemen as tenor saxophonist Stafford Simon, altoist Stab Smith, and, for a few months in 1942, trumpeter Dizzy Gillespie, Millender has a powerful outfit recorded for Decca, Victor and King, a hard-driving and fairly basic swing band. The Millender Orchestra, whose later sidemen included Sam the Man Taylor, Eddie Lockjaw Davis, and Bull Moose Jackson, was able to stay together into 1952 by adapting to rhythm and blues. On records, Millender himself was barely a factor after the mid-1940s, and after his orchestra disbanded, he retired from music other than appearing at infrequent engagements. Lucky Millender spent his later years working at a variety of jobs, including as a liquor salesman, a disc jockey, a publicist, and a fortune teller. But the best recordings of his spirited orchestra still sounds quite good today. In it, great Lucky Millender Orchestra. And now let's move to a small combo, The Cats and the Fiddle. 1939, Gangbuster.
We gon' swing you rhythm, rhythm that's hot. We gon' swing you rhythm, whether or not. Come with me and you will see. We cats will swing for you. You gon' pat your feet and clap your hands. You gon' snap your fingers and shake your can. 1, 2, 3, let's change this key. We cats will swing for you. Music knocks you out when it's played right. Ooh, music brings you low, and it will send you, man, just as high as a kite. Now that we have explained to you just what we cats are going to do, come with me and you will see. We cats will swing for you. Do-do-da-da-da, 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 la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, do-do-da-da-da, 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 la-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, so mama, mother, mama, mother, mama, mother, mama, da 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 Music knocks you out when it stays right. Music brings you low, and it will send you and just as high as a cat.
We Cats Will Swing for You, Cats and the Fiddle, 1939. Wow, great, great small combo. Full of rhythm, really full of rhythm. And talking about rhythm, let's go listen to the King of Swing. Chick Webb, 1938, Who You Hunching? Yes, the great Chick Webb, 1938, Who You Hunching? A song he wrote himself. So this is great rhythm, powerful rhythm. This great little giant, he was unbeatable. He could outswing everybody. He could outswing every band, and he did it until the end on June 1939. So we're gonna listen now to another band on the same year, 1938, of Who You Hunching, and there is a connection between the band we heard right now, Chick Webb, and the band we're gonna listen now, that is Artie Shaw. The connection is Teddy McRae, a tenor player that was in the Chick Webb band and led the band for a short while right after Chick Webb passed. In the same time, he wrote a song for Artie Shaw that we're going to listen now that's called Back Bay Shuffle. So 1938, there is a connection. Artie Shaw was another white band leader. We used to have black musicians, and he really meant it. He really meant it. And let's listen now to Back Bay Shuffle. Back Bay Shuffle, Artie Shaw. Live. Yes, great Artie Show live 1938 with a song written by himself along with Teddy McRae from the Chick Webb Orchestra. And thinking about the Savoy, thinking about Ballroom, thinking about Harlem, I cannot stop to think about Miss Norma Milller and her book, Swing Baby Swing, that she wrote in 2009, right after Frankie Manning passed. And I want to read you something from the chapter 9, Passing of a Swinging Guru, talking about Frankie Manning. Frankie Manning, the man who put swing dancing back on the map. If anyone brought back some of the glory that swing dancing achieved, it was he. It was the Lindy Hop that spread around the world like a forest blaze. It became a craze, and it was the first and only dance that was created in America. Jazz was the music, and it was the place where music and dance became intertwined. There, at the Savoy, where black musicians and black dancers could interact with each other, and it led to the development of a dance which became known as the Lindy Hop. This was the training ground that influenced Frankie in his maturing as a Lindy Hopper. No one did it better. His rhythm was the same as the drummers who influenced the beat. He became the rhythm of the Lindy Hop and knew the best swing numbers of all the different bands. We, as his peers, always followed his tempos, and he was always correct in his selections. Frankie was the dancer who chose shiny stockings. And I first danced with Frankie in his living room to Shiny Stockings, and it became our favorite song to dance to. Professionally, we had different partners, but whenever we were out socially, dancing was our pastime. And whenever that tune was played, we would look for each other to dance together. It's the same reason all dancers enjoy dancing to Shiny Stockings. It's a smooth groove and rhythmically perfect. Frankie was attuned to rhythm. It was the quality that made him a great teacher. His students were in sync with him. It was how we all felt about each other when we were dancing together as a dance act. In 1940, we were at the height of our professional careers. We had reached the point where Hollywood called for us to be in the movie Elsa Poppy. We were on a high, and we were the best. It took a war to knock us out, and it did. With the drafting of our best male dancers, it changed a lot of things: music, economy, the breakup of some of the best bands, and finally great dance acts. As we got older, Lindy was not numero uno anymore. Swing had competition. Some dancers joined in the switcheroo called fusion, and it was the ending of the dance acts. And now, let's go back to the roots, where Frankie and all the boys and girls of the second Lindy Hop generation came, the music they listened to right before entering dancing the Savoy Ballroom. Let's go back to Kansas City, where Benny Madden had a great band with Count Basie, Joe Jones, Hot Lips Page, Walter Page, Arlen Leonard. You can name them all. The name of the song is Blue Room. It comes from 1932, and you can listen. What a swing, what a power in this recording. That is one of the last few recordings the Benny Madden Band made. Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to the Blue Room. All right. Benny Modern Band, The Blue Room, 1932. What a swing, what a sound, what a song, ladies and gentlemen. Why are you listening to All That Swing by Big Daddy? Music, culture, and swing. About the 30s and the 40s. But we will listen music from the early 900 till nowadays. Like today's, we're going to listen to some music of the not so far past. But now. This was 1932. In 1930, there was another great band, the one of Duke Ellington. So in 1927, on December the 4th, Duke Ellington, with his Alabamians, entered the Cotton Club. He left, he was playing in New York. From Washington, he moved to New York, playing at Baron Wilkins and the Kentucky clubs. And then he entered the Cotton Club. And everything changed there. Everything changed. The music changed. We will listen to a lot of songs from that period as well. Now we're going to listen to a very special one that he wrote in 1930 that it's called Mood Indigo. Mood Indigo. Great song from Duke Ellington, 1930. So what was happening in that period in Harlem, New York? Well, I said that Duke Ellington entered the Cotton Club, but Duke Ellington used to move because he had a contact with Hollywood, and he was touring. So in the meantime, In the meantime, at the Savoy Ballroom in 1929, there was a night where the Alabamians, a band whose frontman was Cab Calloway, fought against the Missourians. So they were defeated because the band was not so good for New York. And but that night, Cab Calloway was named the best frontman. So Charles Buchanan, the manager of the Savoy Ballroom, asks Cab to lead the Missourians. So he left the Alabamians and went to lead the Missourians and begin to sing with them. And then, under the protection of the mob of the Cotton Club of the Savoy Ballroom. So Buchanan and Gale, Mo Gale, and their friends. So he was playing here and there with the band, and on 1931 he entered on summer 1931. Cab Calloway entered the Cotton Club for a substitution to Duke Ellington, and entered again. It was a short one. Then he entered again on the fall of 1931, and he didn't move for a long time. And on that year, here it comes, Cab Calloway with a great, great song named Minnie the Moocher. Let's listen to the original one. Cab Calloway, hip hip.
Now here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red-hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest rail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a hay whale. Howdy, howdy, ho. Howdy, howdy, ho. Hidey, hidey, hi. Hidey, hidey, hi. Heedy, heedy, hee. Heedy, heedy, hee. Howdy, howdy, ho. Howdy, howdy, ho. Now she messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him though he was cocky. He took her down to Chinatown. He showed her how to kick the gong around. Showed her how to kick the gong around. Howdy, ho. Howdy, ho. Hidey, hi. Hidey, hi. What a weevil. What a weevil. Howdy, howdy, ho. Howdy, howdy, ho. Now she had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car with the platinum wheels. Waddy woody way, waddy woody way. Oh baby, oh baby, wanna be with you, wanna be with you. Howdy ho, howdy ho. Now he gave her his townhouse and his racing horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes, and she sat around and counted them all 1,000,000 times. Howdy, 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 howdy. Oh, Minnie, oh, Minnie. Howdy way, howdy way. Oh, wow.
great Cab Calloway, 1931, Minnie the Moocher. And we've been talking about the Cotton Club, but we will more later on. I will let you know the whole history of the Cotton Club. Listen to me, follow me on my YouTube channel, All That Swing by Big Daddy, and you will listen to the story of the Cotton Club, the story of the Savoy, Ballroom, and so on. In the meantime, I can tell you something, like the other band, as I told you before, was the Mills Blue Rhythm Band, that existed for 8 years, from 1930 till 1938, without really developing its own distinctive personality. Because the problem was that it never really had a single musical vision, leader, or head arranger. It did leave behind a really solid series of jazz recordings, and was an excellent second-level band. The orchestra was originally known as the Blue Rhythm Band when it was run by drummer Willie Lynch. As the Coconut Groove Orchestra, it backed Louis Armstrong on a few recordings. When manager-producer Irving Mills took over the big band in 1931, he renamed it after himself and used it as a relief band at the Cotton Club for Cab Calloway and Duke Ellington. Pianist Edgar Eyes was the band's musical director until 1938, when he left and to have his own big band, and some of the musicians followed him. And we will listen to Edgar Eyes because there are a lot of great songs. But even here, of course, with the Mills Blue Rhythm. And he was one of the key arrangers through the 36, while a variety of people fronted the orchestra, including Baron Lee, Billy Banks, Tiny Bradshaw, or Lucky Millinder, for example. And now we're going to listen to the Mills Blue Rhythm fronted by Lucky Millinder, 1935, There's a Rhythm in Harlem. Yes, the great Mills Blue Rhythm Band, 1935. There's a rhythm in Harlem. Talking about Harlem, let's go back to Norma Miller and Swing Baby Swing book. We are on the chapter 9 of Passing our Swinging Guru. So it talks about Norma and Frankie a few days before he passed. So Frankie had to do what he had to do and get a 9 to 5. He had a family to support and was raising his kids. He was never far from swing, but with discos and the rise in the country music and clogging, it was smoothing swing. We were down to dancing one night a week on Mondays. Every Monday I'd call Frankie to let him know where we would be. It started as Mole's Paradise. A group of us dancers would go uptown because the CJ band would be there every Monday. So there we were, dancing our hearts out to swing music. Al Means would drop by with his students. That was the first time I knew of his teaching. That's very important. Take note, guys. With the passing of Al, dancers wanted a new teacher, and Frankie became that teacher. He started teaching at the Sandra Cameron Dance School, and it became a regular class. He replaced Al Means. It was the perfect match. He grew into the job. It was because of his teachings that led to dancers all over the world doing the shim sham to Jimmy Lunsford and What You Do. One day, while watching the television show Dancing with the Stars, an announcement was made of their new dance categories, the hustle, the jitterbug, and the West Coast swing. I took offense to the term jitterbug and immediately wrote a letter to the producers. They corrected their mistake, and I was happy to report that to Frankie and let him know that he got his dance back. He was happy to hear that. It was the last time we spoke. Frankie had a fall while in Paris, which led to his admittance to the hospital for a hip replacement and which also led to having a pacemaker inserted. We were happy to hear of his recovery and looking forward to his 95th birthday celebration. I later got the call from Chaz, that's Frankie's son. Frankie was in the hospital. It was pneumonia. I immediately prepared to leave for New York, hoping to see him, but it wasn't meant to be. I arrived at the hospital and received the grim news that he had slipped into a coma. The dancers were in the hall and had practically taken over the wing where Frankie laid, as if asleep. I sat by his side talking to him. The phone calls were coming in, and Elliot was telling Frankie who was calling while putting the phone to his ear. Elliot was a member of the Frankie Manning Society. It was a room full with love. We sat with him most of the night until finally we had to leave. Judith Preach, was at his bedside all night until the end. The next day, we got the news of his passing. All right, that's very sad, but it happened. It was 95, and it was 2009. Now we're going to listen to a song of a band that was a terrific band at the Savoy Ballroom, the Savoy Sultans. This is a personal redo of the Billy Bros Swing Orchestra. The name of the song that comes from 1941 is Second Balcony Jump. Yes, yes, yes. The Billy Brown Swing Orchestra second balcony jump from the Savoy Sultans, ladies and gentlemen. While you're listening to Hepcats, you Hepcats, are you listening to All That Swing? And now, okay, the Billy Brown Swing Orchestra was founded in 1990, so a long time ago. And in that period, the swing came back. Swing came back from the States. Something happened in mid-90s. Something happened with Brian Setzer Orchestra, with the Royal Crown Review, with Big Bad Voodoo Daddies, Cherry Poppin' Daddies, and so on. But which was the spark that spread like a blaze? Was that those guys had the same, most of them have been moving on the same road. They came from punk rock of the late 70s, early 80s, and then moved to rockabilly, and then they entered into the swing, but with something new. That was something that they brought from the punk experience, that was on songs, and meant to write down on songs and lyrics and so on. So, and that's the story of the Billy Brown Swing Orchestra as well. We were not in the States, we were here in Italy, but the roads we walked on are the same. And now we're gonna listen to the band that really, really gave the greatest contribution to the neo-swing movement of the 90s. And I'm talking about my fave band, the Royal Crown Review. And we're gonna listen to a song called What's Local from their record, their third record, Walk on Fire.
What's local? Alameda, Wilmington, 103rd. Firestone is fine. Don't forget to stop at Imperial on the old red line. So everybody get on board. Yeah, you can get a Cadillac from the Lord. The poor man's limousine. It's the Watts Local. Alameda, Wilmington, 103rd. Firestone is fine. Don't forget to stop at Imperial on the old red line. So everybody
Yes, yes, yes. The Royal Crown Review from their record 1999, Walk on Fire. Well, retro swing may not technically have started with the Royal Crown Review, but they were the first band to really popularize the idiom, touring the United States and dressing up as if they were in the 40s and 50s, while playing an intriguing blend of mostly original music. Singer, leader, frontman Eddie Nichols, whose background was in punk rock and rockabilly, and tenor saxophonist Mando Dorame fronted the Royal Crown Review in 1989. The group was started not as a way to revive swing, but as a means to reinvent it in modern terms, with rock and pop sensibilities, discussing topical subjects and bringing a sense of menace and unpredictability to the music. So that were the Royal Crown Review. I tell you once more, my fave band. And I had the honor, the pleasure, a terrific pleasure to play with them on stage. One song, I was a guest with them at the Swing Craze Festival in Italy in 2006, and I was there for playing the bass with them. Great band, ladies and gentlemen, great band. All right. Now, we got just a few minutes left, and I will remember you that this is All That Swing, music, culture, and history of the 30s and the 40s, and it's 36 episodes program that you will find on my YouTube channel that is co-financed by the European Union as part of the Swing European Network project. So now, I want to leave you with another song from Andy Kirk and his Clouds of Joy. The name of the song is All the Jive Is Gone.
The ladies crave, the country's rave, this jive, jive, jive. This modern treat makes life complete. Jive, jive, jive. All the jive is gone. All the jive is gone. I'm sorry, Kate, but you got here late. All the jive is gone. All the jive is gone. All the jive is gone. So come on in and drink some gin. All the jive is gone. Things won't be quite so bright tonight, 'cause all the jive is gone. All the jive is gone. All the jive is gone. What an awful fix, can't get my kicks, 'cause all the jive is gone. Jive's gone, jive's gone, jive's gone, jive's gone. Raring to go to Mexico. All the jive is gone.
Yes, All the Jive is Gone, ladies and gentlemen. All the Jive is Gone. Andy Kirk and his Clouds of Joy, 1936. So now, let's meet let's meet on the next episode. This one was the fourth one. So let's meet on the fifth one on my YouTube channel. All That Swing, music, culture, and history of the 30s and the 40s. Hope you enjoyed this program, and I'll be seeing you. Cats, hep hep.
And when you speak with a beat. Get on down, get way, way down. Hey, the one good thing about being down, ain't no place to go but up. Ain't gonna let nothing get me down. Gonna pick myself right up and keep on keeping to the beat. Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Lord, help. It don't mean a thing. All you got to do is swing, boy. And it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, boy. Help. All right. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, man. Ho! Do-ah, 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 ho! Do-ah, 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 ho! Do-ah, 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 do-ah.